Hey everyone. I'll talk about Kubernetes Ontologies with Meshery today. The title is pretty interesting in its own way. So I'll start with my introduction. So, okay, I think this is not working. So yeah, I'm developer advocate at DigitalOcean and a maintainer of a project called Meshery, which we will be talking about today. And Meshery is a CNCF sandbox project right now. So what is cloud native management? We have seen that we are writing YAML files for the past 10 years for every configuration for our infra, right? And it's been a tedious task to debug them. And for me personally, before coming to this demo, I was doing. So it is really tedious task. And what we are moving towards more of collaboration, where team can collaborate, where we can reduce our work of these debugging files and automate these things, right? So this is where Meshery comes into the picture. So Meshery is a cloud native management platform which provides you a visual interface where you can create your infra without writing any YAML file at all. You can just drag and drop. You can use the drag and drop facilities and drag and drop like pod, drag and drop the service, connect them with each other, do some configuration, and hit the deploy button. So this is something what we call a design. You can invite your peers. You can invite your team members to collaborate with you, review with you, and share with others team members as well. Great thing about it is that Meshery is intelligent enough to understand if a pod can make a connection with service mesh or not, if a pod can live inside a namespace or not. So this is what ontologies mean in my title. So Meshery, this is something I call it as a context-aware policies for our designs. Meshery also have a service catalog where you can use the existing infra. If your team already built something, you don't want to recreate your infra, right? You can just search within Meshery what your team have built. You can reuse the infra, and you can deploy it. Meshery supports more than 200 integrations. So if you go into the CNCF landspace, don't worry. You will find most of your technologies already supported on the Meshery. So this is how something Meshery do a policy evaluation. I'll not talk about how this works. So Meshery have a models. So what actually it does is like it automatically go to the artifact tab, grab all the things, put it together in a folder. We call it as a model. So AWS is a model. Inside AWS, there can be many components like EC2 and others. Similarly, for the Kubernetes, inside there can be pod, services. So the relationship is like if a pod can make a relationship with service mesh, or a pod can make a relationship with persistent volume. If you connect your pod with a persistent volume, Meshery will automatically create a volume claim for you. So yeah, this is a policy evaluation which happened with OPA. I'll move to the next one. So okay, so this is how actually it looks like. I have created a very simple design. I created my Kubernetes cluster. I tried to do some experiment with it, and it got busted. So I'm not able to deploy my design. But this is how it actually works. You can just search the thing that you want, let's say for the pod, and you can just drag and drop your pod to the canvas. And once you drag and drop, do some configurations, and after that, you will be able to see how it already put the pod inside my namespace. So you can go in the actions, hit the deploy button, and deploy. It will deploy in your infra. You can also collect multiple Kubernetes cluster with your Meshery, so you don't need to worry about if it can only connect one. It can connect with 50, 100 as well. So you can clearly see how many clusters are active right now or not. Once you hit the deploy, you can also do the dry run before deploying. You just want to make sure, okay, my design is correct or not. So there are multiple errors coming in my designs, which I need to fix before deploying it as well. So this is what Meshery do. We are trying to simplify your Kubernetes experience and building towards where you can go collaborate with your team and walk toward where you can reduce your time on debugging these files and build something great for your customers. So how you can start? Like you can go inside. You can just join our Slack channel. We would love to have your review. We would love to have your review on how was your experience with the Meshery as well. I'll be there, and you can join our. You can scan this QR code for our website and let me know. I'll be there in our Slack channel. Thank you, everyone.